Hi guys, Callan with Droid Life. So today we're going to look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. So Samsung was kind enough to let me get some hands-on time with the international version of it since I was not able to attend their conference in Berlin at IFA. As you can see, the device, the international version is going to come not stock, it's going to come loaded with Jelly Bean out of the box at launch, which is sort of a big deal. Other than that, let's look at the pen first since the pen is sort of the big selling point here. And as you can see, when you pull the pen out, newly designed pen, it actually pulls up this pen dedicated screen on your home screen. You can also do some cool things like double tap with the button clicked and it automatically pops a note up, and it doesn't matter what screen you're on, you can do that. Then of course you can write something silly like "Hi Droid Life." You can actually scroll with the pen up and down. And of course, you can maximize your note. And again, you can do this from any screen you want. So, kind of cool, quick functionality they've done there with the note tool. You can see you can use it to swipe between screens. If we go in the gallery, I just want to show you some of the cool things they've done in the gallery. If you hover the pen, I don't know if you can actually see, as I'm hovering the pen, I'm actually touching the screen, but it's showing like a little dot. It's almost like having a mouse in your hand. It actually, if you get between like 10 millimeters, you can actually see this hover dot on there. And it's like that on any screen, not just in the gallery. But you can see here's the look at some of their fancy new gallery views anyway. This is like a spiral thing. You can tab pictures from in there if you want, swipe through them. And actually, since if you have the pen in your hand, you can actually draw back arrows to make you go back different screens. You can draw an up arrow to get a menu. So you don't have to actually touch any of the capacitive buttons on the bottom, which of course they have, just like we saw with the Galaxy S3, the physical home button, menu, and back. Let me show you some of the cool stuff in the video player they've done. So if you actually hover the pen over the video player, it gives you a preview, a bigger preview, I should say. You can also do pop-up play, just like you could with the Galaxy S3, except they've actually added some functionality. So you can drag and drop and move it around. But you can actually pinch to zoom to make it bigger or smaller. You can tap to pause, play, exit out, all that stuff. But the coolest part I thought was the fact that you could pinch to zoom. And of course I'm using the S Pen or fingers here to move stuff around. I'll try to make this go landscape too. You can do that in the browser. And then you can actually almost make it full screen if you want, even though it's, playing on top of something else, which is kind of cool. So I'm pausing, playing, pinch to zoom. You can see it's a little jerky, but it's brand new functionality. I'm sure it'll take a little bit of time for them to get that perfectly buttery smooth. Let's see what else we can do here. You see swiping through home screen is fast. Got that quad-core Exynos processor in there. Actually, I'm going to try to write Droid Life here to see if it'll pick that up and go to it. And it looked for one of my O's as a 0, and it got all screwed up. So if you have the pen out, this is sort of what pops up right away. It lets you write. If the pen was in there, it would obviously pop up the normal keyboard, which you can see right here. But yeah, the pen is sort of, once it's out, everything just kind of goes to pen style. So here's the pen. They've redesigned it. It's apparently more ergonomic. The button's better. You can actually feel the button more. It's got like jagged edges on it, grippier texture. Actually, I want to show you this too. So see the S Pen has been detached section. Those are like apps that pop up when you pull the pen out. If you pop those back in, that menu goes away. But that's just a quick way to get to those from any screen. Here's a tour. You can see lock switch, blurry lock switch on the right. No note branding or anything on the back, which I thought was a little odd. There is the S Pen slot, volume rocker there. There's the top, and there's your Galaxy Note 2. We'll have more later.